Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing this fella, Eagle Sticky Toffee Pudding. If you remember, if the name sounds familiar but you're not sure about Eagle, last year Marston's, I think they moved. They either bought the rights to the beers off Wells. Yeah, because Charles World make their own beer now. But anyway, it's made by Eagle Brewery, which is a Marston's owned brewery, and they also make the Bombardier beers, Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale, Banana Bread beer. I'm trying to think of the other ones now. There's another one. Can't think of it. No, I've lost it. And they've also got the rights to Bombardier Colonel Reserve, which I'm hoping that they resurrect, because it was bloody lovely. Right, the Colonel's Reserve. Just get a tin opener. Where is my bloody tin opener? I normally get it beforehand, but I don't know where I put it. Right. So I've just reviewed a gin. I'm nearly over these gins now. So this has got an alcohol content of 5%. Nice dark colour to it. Although it seems to be getting lighter. So quite a dark browny black colour to it. An off-white head. Lovely caramel toffee aroma to it. Yeah, rebranded when Eagle bought it, when Eagle started doing it instead of whoever. Did new labels for it, and it's not a bad label actually, is it? You know, it. Right, let's crack it on, as it were. I do like these sweety, fruity, sweet beers, you know, really are. This and the Banana Bread beer are two, for me, iconic beers. It's got quite a thin mouthfeel this time on it. Smooth, there's a twang. There's smooth to start off with, then there's a bit of a twang. But very pleasant. That toffee taste, I love it. Definitely drink a lot of that. It's one beer, you know, if it was in a pub, I could definitely drink one after another of these. It's definitely a very moorish beer. Very moorish. Oh. So last week I made my mind up to move jobs. Gave it 6 months at this place, and the environment, wow. I've only experienced it once before, and this was back in the 80s. I worked at, well, back in the 80s, from 80s up until 2010, I worked at 22 years on Nottingham City Council, and only at one place, Newstead Abbey, which is in Nottinghamshire, did I walk into a mess room, shall we say, with gardeners who were absolute arseholes. And you know, there's in every firm, in every company, there are personalities. Some that you like, some that you don't like. You know, none of us are always going to get on with everybody, but bosses included. I mean, I personally can't be done with bosses at all. Can't be done with people who have no idea what they're doing, telling me what to do, when they ain't got a clue themselves, you know. But good managers can be good managers and not know what they're doing, but manage you in a way that is fair and right. But yeah, this place, there's a battle going off, and I'm in the bloody middle of it, and it could be a great workplace, but it's not. And so I made the decision last week to move. And but I think sometimes I think the the run up to Christmas where you're so Christmas is a big holiday, and most people have 1 or 2 weeks off, apart from retail, obviously. And there's such a big thing, the stress of up to Christmas, and then you have your Christmas holidays, and then you have the stress of going back to work. And I think the last week or so, bloody hell, it broke me again. It's I'm back to August when I had the issue underneath the house, and it's mental health issues are through the roof at the moment. I'm back on all my tablets, which is a bad thing, and really, I shouldn't be drinking this stuff. And in fact, after this beer, I will not have another drink tonight. So it says anyway. I'll see if I can keep that one up, but we'll see. We'll see, because obviously, alcohol is not good for your mental health, really. I bought some of that CBD oil. So I bought it now, 50% stuff. So I'm going to test it at home, see how it's spaced out I get. If I start talking to myself and I do silly things, then I won't be having any more of it. So it's an experiment. So the CBD oil experiment. Might have to do a review of it, just out of curiosity. Can you imagine if I start doing it and start stripping off and running around like a twat? That could be embarrassing. Or I'll do it and I'm not chilled. I'm like, hey man, this is a really groovy beer. Yeah. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? And if it stops the issue straight away, then I'm all up for that. So yeah, back to this. A really nice beer. It's very different from all the beers out there. The only beer it's similar to is its brother beer, which is banana bread beer. It's very unique, sticky toffee pudding ale. I mean, it's just totally unique. Toffee beer. There are toffee flavoured beers out there. I'm sure there are. 5% tastes like a 5%. It's got a nice twang to it. You got the toffee, and there is a twang in the taste, and it definitely tests your taste buds. And I'm thinking for a future homebrew, I have mentioned this before, but there's a company near us called Sweet Success. They do cake decorating and all that sort of stuff, but they also do flavourings. And I went in the other week and they've got a butterscotch flavour, and I went, ooh. And I was speaking to the woman, I says, oh, there's a beer company who makes beer, butterscotch flavoured beer. Oh, you mean Lincoln Green? Yeah, they come in and they buy this. So they buy the beer, they buy the flavouring and put it in their beer. And I thought, well, if they can do it, I can do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a stout, because I think a stout might be too, what's the word? Too much in it. I might go for like a winter warmer beer that hasn't got cinnamon or bloody ginger in, or maybe a real ale, and then put the butterscotch flavouring in after it's fermented, so at bottling stage. So after it's fermented and it's in the barrel, because I'll drain it into a barrel, pour the whole lot in, I presume you do anyway, and then do the secondary fermentation, put the sugar in the bottle, and see if it makes a proper butterscotch beer. I mean, I've been to Harry Potter World in Orlando, and fantastic holiday. I can't wait to go back one of these days, hopefully. Not cheap, if you're on a bread line, but if you ever get the chance to go to Orlando for an holiday, and the theme parks, it's well worth it. I've done 4 visits, been lucky and done 4 visits. I've not been since 2013. Money's just been too tight. At one stage I was earning some lovely money off the internet. Nowadays it's crap. But I suppose that's life, isn't it? Sometimes you're doing well and sometimes you're not. You know, you just have to ride it out and hope and pray that the good times come back. But we've had some fantastic times over there, and the Harry Potter world, it was amazing. And the butterbeer that they sell, bloody hell, it's gorgeous. And why they don't sell an alcoholic version, I'll never know. Same at the Warner Brothers studio in near London. They've got butterbeer there, and again, same as the American version, it's absolutely Moorish. But why they don't do an alcoholic version? Somebody is missing a major trick, and might have to email some of my favourite homebrew sites and try and get them a bit of a nudge to make their own beer kits, a butterscotch beer kit. Oh, that'd be lovely. Right, that's enough reminiscing. So yeah, so very Moorish, good taste to it. Don't let the sticky toffee pudding ale put you off. If you think, oh my god, that sounds a bit strange, no. Beautiful taste on it. And yeah, there's a bit of toffee in there, but the toffee's lovely. You know, it really is one of the most decent ales. At least you know what you're tasting, because that toffee really does. It's really pronounced. And I feel battered on a bloody gin and a pint of beer. Kip on the settee time, I think. So, browny black in colour, off-white head, toffee on the nose, toffee on the flavour, nice twang in the flavour, and overall a very decent pint. Out of 5 then. I won't call it a top 10 beer. If I'm being critical, it is a lovely toffee flavoured beer. There's no doubt about it. Wouldn't call it a top 10 beer, but I would give it a 4.45 rating. This is at room temperature, and I can't fault it. Can't really say any more than that, really. It is a very nice beer, well worth trying. If you haven't already tried it, try and get a bottle. If anywhere near you sells it, I'm sure I'm sure Morrison's and Tesco's sell it. I'm not sure about Asda. Sainsbury's may sell it, but these days with the supermarkets, they're so bloody fussy. Right, that's all for this review. Thanks for watching. See you soon.